She posted an ad on Craigslist to have an NSA, no strings attached affair. My wife cheated on me. I need some perspective. I'll try to keep this as short as possible and keep out details that aren't needed. By pure accident I was signed into my wife's Google account. Went to check a text from my cousin, but it was her account instead. I found and read every text regarding the whole thing from the very beginning. It started in early November. She posted an ad on Craigslist to have an NSA, no strings attached affair. I had a planned business trip in December and she was planning this all to happen then while I was out of town. She posted 2 different ads. The first one was to liaise with a couple/threesome. That never happened. The second ad summarized, written as it was, you would come into the house, it would be dark, you would go into the bedroom and have your way with me. I want to be abused, used, and left satisfied. I want it rough, like choking, slapping my ass, etc. Confirmed 2 different men screwed my wife. I know she performed oral on them as well. She sent and received many nude pictures with many other men and women. In some of the texts she says this would be ongoing thing as I usually leave for a few days every month or every other month. This was the first time. We have only been married a little over a year. We dated 3 years before getting married. She explains to some of the men that she has only had boring relations with me for the last 4 years. After I found out and recorded everything, saved web pages, screenshots, took notes, etc., I took a shower because I felt dirty and disgusted. I then confronted her about it. She didn't deny anything. Says she still loves me and that we can work it out. She's willing to sacrifice anything to make it work. I packed up my stuff and left. Right now I'm living at my dad's. My gut instinct is to get my own place, wait a few weeks to clear my head, and then file for divorce. I'm disgusted by the whole thing. All I can think about are the details in some of the texts. My imagination is getting to me. My parents are the only ones who know as of right now. My mom agrees with me and thinks I should just leave. My dad, having experienced being cheated on as well, is telling me to wait a bit, clear my head, talk to her, and see what happens then. Reddit, I need some perspective from you. I need advice from people who don't know me. Please tell me what you honestly think. I'm 30 and I feel like my life is effing crushed. All of the plans we had, house, kids, career, I feel like that has all been taken away from me. Edit. I'd like to thank you all for the advice in the comments. It is helping me a lot. I'm going to a doctor today to get a full STD test. She is making it hard for me though. I do love her more than anything. At least I did. I'm just so sad, hurt and angry. But she really wants to work it out. Sorry, I'm not looking for pity. I need and appreciate your perspectives. Edit 2. I'd just like to thank everyone again. It has been 24 hours now since I made this post and I feel a lot better about my decisions. I'm still reading all of the comments and I appreciate all of the PM people have sent. I feel so hurt, empty, and angry right now. I miss my dogs, and I'm trying to see if I can afford to get an apartment this weekend so I can get them back. Right now I'm removing my name from all of our accounts. I'm separating everything I can from her. Thank you again for all of your advice and perspectives. It has made things easier for me. I'll post another update soon. Update. First, I want to thank everyone for their advice, comments, and everything else. Second, I need to explain something to everyone. You always read how people find out about their spouse or girlfriend/boyfriend cheating and the immediate Reddit hive mind is to lawyer up, hit the gym, etc. But you need to know it is not as easy as that. This is the person I've loved for a good chunk of my life. The love I have for that person doesn't just immediately go away. I will say my love changed on a certain level that I can't explain. With that said, it has been 6 days since I found out. I've talked to her multiple times and we've talked through text and through email and also in person. It is very hard to throw away your entire life that you've built with someone. To throw away all of the lifelong plans you had together. Career, house, kids, etc. Also, I can tell she actually regrets it. I know she is sorry. But I can never trust her again. I'll always wonder whenever she gets a text or whenever I leave out of town for a few days if she'll be sleeping with some random guy again. I just cannot live with that for the rest of my life. I deserve better. What I've done. Found my own apartment. I move in tomorrow and get my dogs back. Sold my car. I'm very sad about this, but I can't afford to keep my science payment. So things are starting to look up. I don't want anything we bought together or anything to remind me of her. I'm basically moving into an empty apartment with only a couch I got for free from my work and my computer desk and chair. I'll just slowly start buying things, which now I can afford without my car payment. She cries when we talk and it makes me sad. I'm sad for our broken relationship, and I'm also sad for her because I feel like she really does regret it all. This has been the most difficult thing I have ever had to deal with. I feel like I have two paths in front of me that will affect my life forever. On one path I can take her back, give her a second chance. That will then fork into either her doing it again and me regretting the decision, or it will fork into us having a great marriage forever. The other path is me moving on with my life and not looking back. It is hard to know what decision is the right one. I wish I could see myself 20 years from now and be able to tell. If I knew without a doubt that she would never hurt me again and that our marriage would work, I think I would do it. So there you have it. Thanks again for all of your support, Reddit. Me typing all of this out and getting it off my chest is some sort of therapy, and it makes me feel better. I'm not looking for pity or anything, just telling a friend about life. One thing I've learned from all the private messages I've read is that I am not alone, and cheating seems to be very common. The situations all differ, but it seems the emotional damage is almost always the same. Thank you for sharing your personal stories with me. They really do help. Right now I'm just taking it day by day, and I hope my real life karma turns around soon.
Like and subscribe for more of the darkest Reddit confessions.